What's up, everybody?
Trent, you never had the opportunity to play Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
It seems like you might be limited. What's your analysis of
Yeah.
it as you watch him?
Yeah, I mean, shoot, he a ball player. Everybody around the league, especially us, know that he's one of those guys that's going to go attack the ball and make plays. So it's just our responsibility to try to make plays on the ball.
When you're going up against a receiver like that, though, if you are locked up against him,
Mm-hmm.
what are the sort of things that you need to be aware of, how he gets off the line of scrimmage and his speed, etc.?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very physical receiver, which you don't always get a lot of the time. So I think a big thing is just getting your hands on him, disrupting the route, time of the route, and he's a jump ball guy, one of those go-to guys. So just making sure every single down that you're on him, just know that the ball can come your way.
Trent, do you embrace the fact that you get to face these number one, number two receivers, even though it's still your rookie year? How much are you embracing that as the season's had?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's one of the big reasons why I wanted to come to the NFL, to compete with the best. So any opportunity I get to go out there and play the top of the top, it's always an exciting thing for me, and I look forward to it every single time.
You might be the next man up when it comes to punt returner. How have you embraced that this past week in practices, you and Justin?
Yeah. I mean, shoot, Tobe knows that whenever he needs me, I'm going to be back there. Just making sure I take it upon myself to be ready just in case they need me to go out there and give the ball back to the offense. I think that's the biggest thing punt returners can do, is make sure to catch the ball and make something happen if they can. But most importantly, as a defender, we want to get off the field. So just making sure we give it back to the offense.
You had, I believe, 9 punt returns in college, right?
Yeah.
How much did you embrace that role?
Yeah,
when
I
you
mean,
had to take that on?
I feel like I've been doing punt return all the way back since high school, so it's more of a comfortable thing for me back there. I don't really stress too much about it, but just making sure I'd be able to do my job and just catch the ball again. Like I said, I think that's the biggest thing for me. And I think during practice, Coach is giving me a lot of reps to be able to go back there and just get back into the rhythm of things. So I'm ready if he needs me.
How much have you tried to teach Scott? Because he had never done it before.
I mean, shoot, way back in training camp, I was already trying to give him tips and stuff. But it's tough back there being a punt returner with these great punters out here and how high the kick goes and just reading everything. So for somebody new back there, it can be tough. But I think he's done a good job at just consistently going out there and trying to attack it and just keep getting better.
At 5'11", 6 feet, obviously on the shorter end of cornerbacks, just what goes into playing bigger, and how much pride do you take in the fact that, okay, I might be a little bit shorter comparatively, but I can play big.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been one of the smaller DBs all growing up. So to me, it's more just a mindset. I feel like I just go out there and play as confident as I can and just trust my techniques that the coaches have taught me and play within the system, know where my leverage is, and I feel like I can do a good job out there against these solid receivers.
Trent, you're reaching that point where you played as many college games now as you do now in the NFL. You still got more to go. I mean, much has been made of the rookie wall. I know you had some off times of injury, but where are you feeling in that part of your career, just health-wise and mentally about you trying not to get through that rookie?
Yeah. I mean, shoot, we looking at the Pac-12 championship for me this week, so definitely funny knowing that you got a ton of games left, but it's also exciting for me, especially since the beginning of the season. I didn't get a lot of games in with that injury, so knowing that we got all this ball left, for me, it's what I want to do, is just play football, so I'm excited about it.
Kind of a similar question, but when you came off the injury, it was basically your debut because you didn't play much against Arizona.
Yeah.
You have 4 games under your belt now. How comfortable do you feel and confident when you go out there now and play?
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you go out there and just get actual game reps, I think it all falls back just to your confidence. And, again, just having the other guys on the team just know that, okay, now that he's back out there, he knows what he's doing his job. Doing it consistently is the biggest thing that I can do out there.
Trent, Jamar went off in both games last year against the defense. I know it was last year, but how much of that film did you watch?
Oh, man, a ton. I mean, we watched both games constantly over and over, so we know the things that they did right, what we did wrong, and how to fix them. So I think going out there this weekend is just executing the game plan and making plays on the ball. I think that's going to be the biggest thing, is just who's going to make more plays.
Couple more.
How much did you lean on those guys last year for some advice? Because when they played a couple times, I mean, the secondary is fairly new, but there's some still that are out there. So maybe like Legarius or some of the top players, you went on their advice.
I mean, every single week, I think those guys do a good job at getting the rookies ready, just especially versus these teams that we haven't played or maybe knew that they've played consecutively last year. They kind of just give you a good idea at what they're good at, what they're not good at, what to look for, certain things. So I give a lot of props to the vets for just getting us ready each and every week.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thanks, guys.